What's up, you guys? It's New Crew. Good morning. It is currently about 20 to 10 a.m. and everyone woke up this morning super sick. Everyone woke up literally at 5 a.m. this morning, crankier than cranky, sicker than sick. But I think right now all the medicine that I gave my kids this morning is finally starting to kick in, and they're all have dispersed from my lap and are doing their own things. And I really have to clean. I didn't do my dishes last night because I was lazy and didn't do my dishes, but I'm going to bring you guys along for like a cook and clean with me. I'm going to be making like a chicken and rice soup here this afternoon, but I'm going to clean up my kitchen this morning and figured I would film something for you guys. Cleaning portion of this video right now while my kids are dispersed and happily playing. This is what we're starting with this morning.
Feeling so small, watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Look at these beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no.
So I think for right now I'm done cleaning. It's been about 40 minutes and I haven't gotten a ton done, but it's not perfect, but it's definitely way better than it was. I swept like 4 or 5 dustpans worth of crumbs and junk off of my floor, so I feel a lot better. But because I'm sick, I definitely feel my body getting tired. So because Colt is now napping, I'm going to like just sit down and either play with the kids or watch a cartoon or something. Both of the girls are playing really well right now. London doesn't have school today, just based on how her school schedule works with COVID. So they sanitize the schools on Wednesdays. So she doesn't have school today, so she's home, but the girls are playing really well. They're kind of eating a snack of carrots. They're not really super hungry, but. So Joe made dinner the other night for the kids, and he used my Dutch oven because he thought it was just like a normal pot, and he burnt a ton of stuff to the bottom of this. And just a little bit of a pro tip for you, if you just put it on the stove with just plain water in it and then you just kind of scrape away the burnt pieces, everything kind of comes up and loosens. This is the second time I've done this with this pot today, and a ton has came off already. Like before, the whole bottom of this pot was just black, like just straight black. But I really want to use this pot to make my soup, so I'm trying to like scrape all the bits and pieces off of the bottom of this pan. I have my whole chicken here with some water in the bottom of my roaster pan. I'm just gonna sprinkle my seasonings right on top of the chicken, and then I'm gonna throw it in the oven to start it. I love using whole chickens. I do it quite often. I'll roast a whole chicken and then we'll eat off of it for like 2 weeks because, or not 2 weeks, like a week, probably like, yeah, probably about 7 days. I'll be able to feed my family off the meat from this chicken. So what I'm putting on my chicken is seasoned salt, minced onions right here. This is basil. I put on pepper and some parsley flakes. And then I'm gonna take some of this beef, or this chicken, like broth base, and it just looks like this. But I'm going to take some of this, and I'm just gonna rub everything into this chicken. Now, this chicken is not completely thawed and not completely frozen. Wash your hands, please. Don't kill anybody. I'm gonna add in just a couple tablespoons of butter on top of the chicken, and then I'm gonna throw it in the oven at 350 and let it roast for a couple of hours. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 350 an hour and a half, or an hour per pound, or something like that. I don't know. I'll find it and I'll insert it here, like the general rule of thumb for roasting a whole chicken. It's been a while. I basically just put the chicken in the oven at 350 and let it roast until it's like falling off the bone, and you should be able to tell when it's done. If for whatever reason you take your chicken out of the oven and you cut into it and it's still pink, pop that bad boy right back in the oven. Sorry, I've got Colt right here, but I'm standing off because he has a fever, so he's just in a diaper, and I'm not showing my kid just a diaper on the internet. So I'm starting with a little bit of avocado oil in the bottom of my pan. You can use olive oil, vegetable oil, butter, whatever you want. I'm gonna throw in just a little bit of garlic. And normally this is when I would also throw in like a whole raw onion, but I don't have any. The produce at my stores lately have not been great, so I'm gonna throw in a ton of this minced onion. I'm also gonna throw in 1 stalk of celery. I have it in my fridge, I just need to use it up, so I'm gonna throw that in here as well. I'm gonna let this go for about a minute just to start pre-softening this celery. If you were throwing in raw carrots, you would throw those in right now too. But I have some minced carrots that I'm going to be using from, that I canned from the garden over the summer. I'm just going to drain the juice out of these and then pour these in a minute. Adding in my water. I'm adding in a little bit more water, but I'm gonna leave some room on the top because I want to pour in some of the juice out of the chicken. My chicken is still in the oven, it's not quite done yet. Now I'm gonna throw in my carrots and some of my spices, and I'll be back in a minute. So this is what it's looking like after we added a good amount of chicken, probably 2.5 cups of rice, but now I'm just gonna plop the top on this. I've got it on really low. I'm just gonna let it simmer until it's time for us to eat. It's about 15 minutes, half an hour. It's just gonna develop more and more flavor. I added just a ton of herbs, basil, thyme, a little bit of bay leaf, and oregano. And now I'm just gonna kind of let it do its thing, and we're gonna eat ours tonight with some dinner rolls, and we're gonna also do crackers for anybody who wants crackers.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it